Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming today. So let's go ahead and grab your ball, please. Put your ball on your lap. Sitting nice and tall. Remember, we're trying to stay away from the back of the chair using our muscles for support. So just take a few deep breaths up. Inhale. And up. Nice big breaths. Lift that chest and rib cage off of your abdomen, nice and tall, up to the ceiling. One more. Inhale up. And down. Good. Now we're going to bring one arm up and forward, one arm back, and switch. Remember, always moving in a range of motion that feels good to you and your shoulders. Lift, lift, lift. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Good. We're going to bring our arms forward. We're going to bring the back of our hands forward, exhaling, and then inhale, open that chest, exhale. Inhale, good, exhale. Inhale, suck that belly button in here. And then inhale, let that abdomen expand last time. And hold it here, good. We're gonna roll the shoulders. Let's go ahead and grab your ball. And let's start marching. Toes out and tap, 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 good, tap. Move those arms. Try to have the opposite arm coming forward with the opposite leg. Good. 4 more here. 3 more here. 2 more here. Last 1. Hold it here. We're going to come out to the side. Nice. Reach all the way out there and back in. Other leg and arm out and back in. And out and back in. Out and back in. Good. And back in. Out and back in. Looking great. Nice and tall. 1 more. Good. Hold it here. Now we're going to cross. So we're going to go across and back and across. Good. Arm and leg crossing. Leg 2. Cross. Good. Cross and cross. Cross and cross. Good. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it here. Good. Let's go ahead and have your legs out in front of you. You're sitting towards the front of your chair. Bring that ball up. And then we're going to come back down. Try to pass it between your legs and back up. And down. Good. And up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Doing good. Lift and lower. 1 more. Up and down. Good. Hold it here. We're going to bring your arm up and we're going to go over. And now we're going to come down. Keep looking straight ahead and reach down towards your chair leg and the floor. And back up and over, and down. Good. And over. Try to keep your hips, both your hips in the seat. Don't let yourself rock over and down. Good. 1 more. And down. Hold it here. Good. Other side. So we're going to reach all the way up and over. And then down to the side. Over and down, over and down. Good. 1 more, reaching over and back down and hold it here. Good. So let's go same arm, same leg, tapping out and come back in. So go ahead and try to tuck those legs underneath you. So you actually bend those knees as much as you can. You'll probably kick your basket back, that's okay. Out, out. Good. 4, 3. Now switch to opposite arm, opposite leg. So now we're going to go heels, toes, out, and back in. And let's add those arms. So we're going to go out, open, and back in. So heels, toes, and back in. And again out. 2, 3, 4, back in. Just the right. Just the left. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Other time, other side. And hold it here. Good job. So let's go ahead and squeeze into that ball. And then reach out and pull those fingers away. Squeeze. So you're not squeezing in, you're using your fingers to squish it. And then back out. Good. And in, try to make sure you're putting some pressure on all of those fingers. Squeezing in, open, stretch away, squeeze in, open, stretch away, squeeze, open, couple more, 2, and 1, and hold it here. Good. All right, so let's go ahead and take the ball out. I did this the other day. So sitting nice and tall. You're going to try to keep your head, watching your eyes and your head turning and watching that ball going all the way as far back as you can. Nice big good stretch. And then come back center. Switch. Open. Rotate around. You can use your hand on your thigh if you want to help yourself rotate around and stretch. Again. Around. And back. And switch. Good, hold it here. Now this arm is going to go up and around. So try to keep looking straight ahead. Good. We're going up, around, and going backwards like you're doing a backstroke. As big as you can for those shoulders. Other side now. We're going to go up. Good. And around. Up and around. Really want to stretch. One more. Good. Other side, we're going to go the other direction. So we're going back, around to the front. Back, around to the front. Good. Reach, keep looking straight ahead. Keep your body nice and steady. And now, other side. Back, up to the front. Good. Back, up to the front. Breathing. One more. And release. Good. Shake it out. Put that right leg out. Good. Let's bring the ball up. Inhale. Bring the ball down. Roll it down the leg. Flip it up off that toe. And up into the front of the room. And back down. Exhale. Reach down. And up. Good. Exhale. Reach down. And up. Good. One more. Hold it here. So we're going to reach out and come back in. Try to keep that leg straight. I don't care if you touch your toe. I want the knee to be straight and to reach and come back in. Reach. 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 One more. Reach. Good. Bring that leg in. Other side. We're going to have that left toe up, heel down. And we're going to go ahead and bring it down. We're exhaling. Breathing out. Flip forward, up off the toe and up. And again, roll it down. Good. Keep that heel down and roll it down. Good. One more. And hold it here and reach. One more. And release. Good job. All right. Bring that leg up and over. And back, other side. Up and over. Good. You want to imagine that you're stepping up over something. And up and over. Couple more. And hold it here. Good. That ball in between your knees. We're going to squeeze into that ball, I want you to add a kegel. So that feels like you're stopping the flow of urine. And feels like you had to pass gas and you didn't want to pass gas. So you're actually taking those pelvic floor muscles, pulling them up into the body, squeeze into that ball, and then go ahead and release. Kegel, squeeze, and release. Good. Kegel, squeeze, and release. When you release, you just relax. Try not to push out. So contract in, squeeze, hold the legs, and relax the kegel. Good. Contract the kegel, and relax the kegel. Keep holding on to the ball just as tight as you were. Just keep it nice and tight. Kegel, and relax. And kegel, keep breathing, and relax. Trying to sit nice and tall, lift that chest, kegel. Pelvis is underneath you. Relax. One more. Kegel, hold the kegel. Relax the legs. And then squeeze the legs. Relax the legs and squeeze. Hold the kegel the whole time. If you lose the kegel, you can go ahead and get it. Try not to lean back against the chair. Good. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Couple more. Squeeze. One more. Squeeze and release. Good. Bring the legs out a little bit more. Toes are up. And you can adjust that ball. So it's just, you're going to kind of squeeze into that ball. Good. Sitting nice and tall, arms right here. We're going to lean back till you hit your chair and hold it there. Good. So make sure that you're far enough forward with your seat. And then I want you to inhale, and as you exhale, pull up and come forward. Good. And then back. Just touch the chair and come back forward. Good. Should be a challenge on your abdominals. Good. Inhale, squeeze into the ball, kegel, and then pull forward. Keep that body nice and straight. Tuck that chin into your body. Don't look up to the ceiling. Good. Try to keep the feet on the ground. So that engages the back of the body to keep those feet down. Couple more. One more. Good, and release. Good job. Go ahead and take that ball out. We're going to put the ball down. Let's go ahead and have a water break, and then we'll come back. We'll come back standing with putting your your weights on the chair. Okay?
Okay, we'll get you one. You don't want to keep this one. It's a little more controversy.
Oh, I'll take some. Somebody bringing you one?
Yeah,
I think so.
somebody's got it.
No, I guess not.
Okay, you're gonna give her some?
Should be good. All right. You guys agree?
Dani?
Yes, ma'am.
Should I stand?
Yes, stand in the beginning. Yes.
I just don't have any
ahead and stand. You can have your weights nearby. We'll stand in the beginning, then we use the weights. You can have a seat if you like. All right, so let's go ahead and make sure your weights are on the chair. All right, and so weights are on the chair. The chair is there for you to use if you need it. If you don't need the chair, then you don't have to use it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with some hamstring curls. We're going to curl those legs up behind us. Curl, curl, curl. So you can be behind the chair or the side of the chair. That's up to you. Curl, curl. Good. Imagine that you're going to kind of give yourself a kick in the rear, bending at the knee. That's the important thing. Good. Reach, 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 reach. Good. And hold it here. So if you have your hands here, what we're going to do is we're going to lift the opposite arm with the opposite leg. Reach and reach. Reach. If you don't want to lift the arms, don't lift the arm. Keep them on the chair or keep them down on your walker. Whatever feels comfortable. But we're bending those legs up. Still lift, 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 lift. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and have our legs a little bit wider than normal. So we're going to shift from one side to the other. So one leg to the other. Just tapping one side, tap. You want to stay with the tap, that's fine. Otherwise, I'd love you to try to lift that leg up. Add a little lift. Again, you can hold on if you need to, that's fine. And if you're really working on your balance, but you need to have your hand on the chair, try a light touch. Lift, lift, lift. Good. So we're going to try 4 on this side. 4 in a row. 3, 2, 1. Other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 again here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And over here. 4, 3. Nice and tall. 2, 1. And shake it out. Good job. Nice. So I want you to imagine that you are going to squat down or sit down in a chair. So if we're going to sit and come back up, you can hold your chair if you need it. Otherwise, wherever you want your arms, you can put them down and up. Down and up. Imagine your hips going backwards into that chair. Good. And down and up. Now, hold it here. We're going to go up on our toes and then back down. Up on your toes. Good. And back down. Nice and controlled. Lift and down. Lift and down. Good. One more. Now we're going to put those together. So we're going to imagine we're sitting in a chair, and then when we stand, we're going to try to go up to your toes, and then back down into the chair, and then up into the toes, back down, up, good, down, and up. Make sure those heels go down each time, down, and then the heels come up, heels are down, up, good. One more. Down and up. And hold it here. Whew. Good. Shake it out. So we're going to think of now doing a little lateral movement. We're going to go from the side of your chair and take that big step over to the other side of the chair. Good. And over and over. Good. Over. 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 Good. Good. Hold it here. So I want you to do this 5 times there and back. And for each 5 times, I want you to come up with something that is the color pink. Go. Pink. Pink. Pink is the color pink. That's a good one. And when you're done with your 5, then stay where you are. Pink. all should be standing on this side of the chair if you got just 5. Okay? So right now we're going to do 5 more again, things that are round. Go.
The moon.
Good. So it should be on the right side of the chair. Okay, if you did 5, so remember you got to try to count. All right, last one. 5 words that start with the letter J. Go. Jib jab, I like that. One more, okay? We're going to go back and forth and say 5 things that you're grateful for. Go.
Activities. Reading. And forgetting.
Good. All right. So now we're going to go ahead. If you're using a walker, I'll have you go ahead and sit down. If you don't want to stand anymore, you can sit down. We're going to grab our weights. You're in your chairs. Good. And standing in front of your chair, please. So slowly, nice and slow into that chair. Slowly. Yes, nice, beautiful. Okay, nice and tall. We're going to curl up and down. Good, and curl up and down. So the chair's there if you need it. Sit down at any point in time you can. Good. And we're going to think of shifting our weight from one leg to the other. And you can lift your leg if you're seated. Lift, shift, shift. Good. If this is enough of a balance challenge right here, then keep doing this. If you want a little more of a balance challenge, you can pick that foot up. So that's up to you. One more here. Good, and hold it here. So we're going to hold the weights halfway up. Imagine that we're holding a box or something in our arms, and we're holding it here. We're going to reach forward and back, and forward and back. Forward and forward. Good. Well, the palm is up here for a minute. Now hold it here. We're going to turn the palms facing in. Now you're going to go forward and forward. Now what I'd love you to try to do is to lean forward as far as you can and then come back. So try to keep the legs kind of straight, knees are slightly bent, but really reach and come back. Reach forward. Good. And come back in. Reach and come back in. Reach. Good. Last one. And hold it here. Now we're going to imagine we're going to reach out to the side and back and out to the side. Nice and easy. So you don't have to extend the arm if it's too much weight. You can just keep it slightly bent if you want. Otherwise, we want to reach. Imagine you're passing it to somebody. Good. Right and left. Forward, right arm. Forward, left. Good. Side left. Side right. Left forward. Left forward. Right forward. Right side. Left side. Right forward. Left forward. Left side. Right side. Right side again. Right forward. Left forward. Right back.
Sorry.
Right back. Left back. No, I threw that at you. Right back. Good. Stay nice and tall when you do that. Left back. right forward, right side, left side. Really try to lean. Remember the lean, right? And left forward. And go ahead and raise. Good job. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. Now we're rolling backwards, not forwards. We're always rolling backwards. There we go. Back and down. Nice. And down. Couple more. 2. Last. 1. Good. And hold it here. So we're going to go ahead and sit all the way down. So again, sitting towards the front of the chair. Let's go ahead and get our legs out in front of us. Good. And you have the weights to the sides. We're going to lean forward and reach towards those toes and then come back in. So try to keep your back nice and straight. Reaching forward, come back in. Abs tight. One more. Reach forward, come back in. Good. Now reach to those ankles. Hold it here and you're going to row. Pull up and back down. Try to keep your body nice and steady here. Pull up and back down. Keep that chest lifted. Good. If you're looking at your toes, you're probably rounding your back. So you want to look in front of you on the floor. Keeping that upper body extended. Couple more. Pull. Now we're going to hold this one. Hold it up. Hold those elbows. Imagine you're going to put those elbows up onto the ceiling. Shoulders are down. Chest is lifted, looking forward. Breathe. And slowly lower. Go ahead and sit back up. Good. Nice. So we're going to do, the weights are right here again. We're going to reach across the body and across. Across. So the body doesn't really rotate. You're just reaching with those arms. And you're trying to go across. Hopefully you're feeling some work and some stretch in the back of those arms. 4 more here. 3 more here. 2 more here. Last. 1 and down. Good. So we're going to get the front of the shoulders, the side of the shoulders right here. Not the front, the side. You want those weights right down onto your chair legs. And you want to reach up and out just to shoulder height. Imagine you're going to the front corners of the room and then back down. So not straight in front of you and not directly out to the side, kind of the corner. Good. Keep that chest lifted. There we go. Nice. Breathe. Hold it. I want you to hold it. You need to come down sooner, then come down sooner, but we're trying to hold. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Chest lifted. 3, 2, 1, and slowly down. Good. Oof. Shake it out. Good. So let's go ahead and put one weight down. You can put it in your basket or good. So we take the other weight, your right hand, we're going up over the head. So see if you would like to, you can support your elbow up by your ear, keep your chest lifted, extend up and back down. You can also do this without a weight if you feel like you want to. So that's helping with that flexibility right in through here, straight up to the ceiling, try it back down. Lift and down. Lift, good. You do want that elbow to be up by your ear. Up to the ceiling and back down behind you. Up to the ceiling, back down behind you. Couple more. Up and down. One more. Up and down and release. Good. Shake it out. Good. Other side. Just gonna go up and we're going straight up to the ceiling and back down. Lift and down. Working this muscle here. You can always do it without a weight so that you can make sure that you've got that range of motion. Good. Couple more. And go ahead and bring it back down. Good. Shake it out. So we're going to do a kickback here. So we're going to do one side. So you're going to put your, lean forward and put your elbow on your knee. It's really important that you are leaning forward. Weights in your right hand. So right at your armpit, right? Elbows up. And you're going to straighten it back behind you and come back in. Hit your chair. You can always move over. Right? So you're not hitting the chair. And back in. Good. Back. Out and in. Nice. Back and in. Extend. Come back in. Extend. Come back in. Couple more. Out. And in. One more. Out. And in. And lower. Good. Sit up. Shake it out. Other side. So if you need to move over to the other side, that's fine. Right elbows on that knee. Left arm. Extend back behind you and come back in. Extend and back in. Good. Working the back of the arm. This is also hitting that back of the shoulder too. Imagine you're straightening that arm out all the way. Last one. Out and release. Good job. Shake it out. All right, let's go ahead and put the weights down. Shake it out a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and take that right arm as we're going to go up and over. Good. And you can add that other arm to stretch it. Good. This is a time where you can actually sit back against the chair if you want and use that chair to help you really lift and extend and stretch. It's if you want. It's up to you. Good. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And can we kind of go over a little bit to the side? So you feel that stretch go down the side of the body. Yeah. Yep. Good. And up. Oh, good. So other side, left arm comes up and back over. And again, help it. You can push it from here or pull it over. That's up to you. Whatever works. Try to be on this part of it. Yeah. Pushing back. And then over a little bit. Big breaths. Keep the body nice and tall. Again, you can be leaning back against the chair to do this, really bracing, stretching, focusing on the stretch. And come on up. And back down. Whew. Take it out. Good. Now bring those arms back behind you. We're going to just tuck them right behind the small of your back like you're going to bow at somebody. Good. And now I want you to think of taking those elbows and reaching them to the back of the room. Dropping the shoulders, lift the chest. Reaching back. Good. And we're going to take our right ear and put it on our right shoulder, just tipping your head. Good. Don't tip your body. Make sure your body's staying nice and straight. Good. Stretching through that neck. Keep reaching down and back with that back arm and elbow. Left arm and elbow. Breathing. Good. Come back up and other side. Try to be sure that you're not tipping your chin up like that. You want to keep your chin tucked into your body, not to your chest, but in, lengthening the side, shoulder down. Breathe. And come center and release. Good. Shake it out. Good. All right, take those arms out. We're going to go ahead and roll those wrists all the way up and all the way back down. Good. And now we're going to take a toe and we're going to roll everything as we go up with the arms. And other direction as we go down. Other leg. Up in one direction. And down. Roll the other direction. And just going to take a deep breath up. And down. Last time, all the way up. And all the way out, reaching out, thumbs to the back of the room. Stretch that chest, drop the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good. And now bring those arms around. Give yourself a big hug. Appreciate your body every day. Thank yourself for coming in here. I thank you.